Hello everybody, my name is Gruffy Spackler, and before we do anything today, I'd just like to say thank you for not leaving because of my horrible sound and video quality. I know that you have many sources in the world of YouTube to get your content from, and those people, they don't have mosquitoes biting at them and flies trying to eat the food that they're reviewing. They have these big rooms where they have like soundproof foam everywhere, and also their chairs don't suddenly sink into the dirt like that. So thank you for choosing me, you loyal person. You appreciate that I'm trying the hardest I can, even though my neighbors are talking behind me. I have to work around my neighbors, because you know what they say, you can choose your family, you can choose your nose, but you can't pick your neighbor's nose. And you put up with the sounds of ambulances in the background, and you put up with the sounds of hammers being done, and birds literally screaming in my ear. And I just want to thank you for watching this terrible video, which I obviously put no effort into whatsoever. But snap back to reality. Today we're gonna review some water. And you know, I know what you might be thinking, someone's already done that before. Well, you know what I say? Do you know how many bendy and amazing frog videos are on YouTube? You don't go on their videos and go, oh, they already did that before, so shut up. If there's like 2 other people in the entire world who have reviewed water before, then you can deal with one more, loser. I got distilled water. No, this is pure spring water, purified water, this is spring water, this is purified water, and this is distilled water. I didn't mark them. They were marked, but I left them outside for a couple months, and the stickers fell off them, and I didn't write on them a Sharpie or anything because I'm too lazy for that. I also, if you notice, I'm gonna be more excitable from now on. I promise you that. I've been very solemn lately. I haven't been very energetic, but I'm gonna fix that from now on. So now I'm just gonna put these big old jugs of water in my mouth. I'm gonna tell you how they feel in my mouth. We're gonna start with some all-natural Spring Ding water, straight from the Spring Ding Valley. It tastes a lot like plastic after it sat in the water. It sat in the plastic bottle that long. That's why you should only drink water from the tap. Because life is too short, and you can't spend all that money and time at the grocery store, even if you live in a crummy place like New Jersey. Just get tap water, and it's cheaper, and it won't kill you probably. At least not as probably as spring carbonated water will. How about this? If you drink soda, you can drink tap water, because they're probably gonna kill you at the same speed. One has lead in it and one has sugar in it. What's the difference? Man, there's still a lot of water in here. You know what that means? We gotta do the water gallon challenge. Water gallon cinnamon mirror mannequin challenge forever in my mouth. There are mosquitoes everywhere. Man, those African people sure have food. They have food shortages, but they never have. But I always hear we need to send food to Africa, but you can survive like 4 months without food. What they really need is water. We need to just send them water. Why don't we send them the Nile River? That's the biggest river in the world. We should mail them the Nile River. The weight of it might be a little much, but if you sign up for UPS Premium, I hear they give you a coupon for your first delivery. So why don't we just like send the Nile to Africa, and then we ring up on UPS and then use the 15% off coupon. And since the Nile's so heavy, we'll get like $1 million off. Man, I'm just drinking all this water. I hope no African people are watching this and they're like drinking, they're dying of dehydration, because this would be an insult, especially this. How's this look to you? Africans should be wasting water. I'm glad I did that with the spring water, because that felt like a cool, refreshing spring over my face. Like as if I just sprung from the depths of hell. Now we have to compact this and then cap it, and now that none of the air can get in, so it's gonna stay like that forever. We do this for recycling purposes. That's what the Japanese do, right? That was spring water. I give it a 10 out of 6. Oh, my hand. I want to get carpal tunnel one day. It's just a fact. And now, in today's atmosphere, what's gonna happen to everyone is they're gonna get carpal syndrome tunnel. Oh no, this water has a much different taste. Oh, it tastes like someone peed a little in it. No. If you're not aware of what makes water different, the spring water that came from a spring somewhere instead of, you know, like the tap water system for some reason, or maybe it did, I don't know. They probably lie a lot in Waterland. They take the water from a spring supposedly, then they purify it and then they put it in a bottle. The distilled water, it goes through the same process that moonshine did in the old-fashioned days. They like go whoop whoop whoop, and it goes up a little tube, and then it condenses in the top of a little thing, and it drips down into the bottle, and then you get this baby. That's how that works. However, you may think that would purify the water a lot. It doesn't. There are a lot of contaminants that are still in the water, such as lead. No, lead's probably too heavy. Chlorine would definitely still be in here. And bleach, anything that's a liquid, lead and parasites and stuff, those would get killed off, but you're still drinking chlorine, buddy. So get off your high horse and come down and meet me. I'm at your front door. Now we got the purified water. Ooh, fancy. What's the difference? Oh, purified water is just water that came from anywhere and then was purified. It's not special, it's just the spring water, except it was put through a sieve or something. It came from, instead of coming from an all-natural spring, it came from tap water land and was just purified extra, like you put it through a Brita water filter. But the spring water, it came from a spring. Now personally, I'd prefer to get my water from the tap rather than a river, because the tap water may come from like sewers and stuff, but that river came from polluted rivers, and rivers are full of bugs and stuff. Ew. I don't want to drink bug water. I don't want any of that. Ew. Oh, that's probably just all the plastic I just drank at the top, so let's give that another shot. This is definitely the worst one. I give it a 12 out of 10. This one I get an 8 out of 15. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have to go spring water is the best, this one's second best, and this one's third best. Get out of here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. There are people dying in Africa. We can't just throw away water like this. So thank you all for watching me make a fool of myself for what, like 9 minutes or something? I don't know. So, and remember to catch my next video where I waste more of our precious resources like this. What are you looking at?